Hey, welcome to the Gelatinous Noobs. We are very excited here for episode 5 of the Theran Adventures. But before we get into our recap and into the session, we have a couple of announcements. We're going to jump straight over to Jason.
Hi, everybody. Not to take anything down a little bit, but I'm sure everybody's familiar with the amazing amount of damage in the Appalachian Mountains in North Carolina. My son and Paragon Odyssey's baby brother go to school out there in Banner Elk, which is just near Asheville and Boone, and their campus was decimated. I know times are tough right now, but if anybody's got $10, $20 they can throw to a donation to the Bobcat Fund, which kind of helps their campus or anybody out there because the devastation is just awful. We'd really appreciate it on behalf of my son, who is safe, thank goodness. Was hanging with living with some friends' parents out that way, but I just wanted to bring attention to that. I'm sure everybody's already aware, but thanks for giving me that platform.
Absolutely. Be sure to check out the Bobcat Fund. You can look for it, search it on Google. You'll be able to find it. If you're watching us live, we're not going to have a link yet, but on our VOD, we will place a link below in the description. Check that out, and we will have that ready for you. Okay.
Lease McRae College.
Really, anything helps at all. It's just helping out people in need. So we really appreciate the support. With that, we're going to jump over to Paragon's Odyssey.
Yeah, hi. We are doing the dinosaur one shot on the 22nd. It's a Tuesday. And then, dinosaur one shot. We're using the Dread TTRPG system as opposed to D&D, which uses a wooden block tower. We're not going to say the name because we don't want the company to come after us.
Panga wins.
And, it just builds tension by once it topples, it gets rebuilt with less bricks. So that it's spookier and spookier. I'm not going to kill the dinosaur children. They'll just go to detention. So
Totally is.
Now you have to watch. She's going to kill us. We need witnesses.
So that's how that system works. Quick rundown. Like I said, October 22nd. Be there
Or just be there.
Yeah, just be there.
Just be there.
Just be there.
It's Dino Prom. Will you go with me, please?
Yeah, it's Dino Prom. I am also playing Resident Evil Biohazard both Friday and Saturday night, starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And yeah, come hang out with me as I traverse the bayou.
Is scary.
Going down to the
I
bayou.
might beat it this weekend. So might beat it. We'll see. And then we'll see what I end up playing
shoot
next.
'em in the
Probably Resident Evil Village.
Keeping on the Resident Evil run.
With the hot vampire lady.
Village.
You don't guess that.
I
Now
have
we
to
know
be
why
there.
we're
Lady
jumping
Domasque, yes, please.
I mean, it's the next game.
You
so.
need no explanation.
No. We know.
Get it.
The dad from Resident Evil Biohazard, just he's a hottie.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure for my ladies out there, I'm pretty sure Chris Redfield is in Village. So
Ooh-wee.
You heard that, Michael?
There were men
For the
in that
ladies.
game? I don't remember any of them.
I think Chris is in it. I don't think Leon's in it, which is a real shame.
Leon?
That's an L.
But because I'm a
For Leon.
Leon girl. But
He's cute. He's pretty.
Speaking of
cute.
one-shots, let's jump over to Sir Michael. You got some announcements for us?
Yeah, so next week, next Wednesday, we are taking a break from the main campaign. And we're going to be running another one-shot from my homebrewed world, as well as October 23rd. It's somebody's anniversary, so they're not going to be able to be here. So we're going to be doing a special Halloween horror one-shot, also taking place in my world. So I'm very excited for that.
Very good.
Besides that, I'm probably going to stream some games one of these days. You just downloaded Hunt Showdown, so we're probably going to be streaming that. So, yeah. Anyway, Feral Froggy, take it away.
Feral_Froggy here.
Rivet.
I am playing Dead by Daylight on Friday, 5 to 7, and then we are going to go raid Paragon's Odyssey so that you can hop over to Resident Evil Land. So let's do both. Hippity hop. And I was going to stream Saturday, but we're going to Oktoberfest, so I will be posting Oktoberfest content.
Oktoberfest. Wunderbar.
I'm so excited. I had my first Ren Fair last week, and this is going to be second.
Sehr gut, sehr gut. Dankeschön für die Frage. Game time with Matt. Streaming tomorrow, eventually, at some point. Probably around 6:45, 7. Keep an eye out for that notification on Twitch. Baldur's Gate 3, I'm honor mode till I beat it. I'm no longer keeping up the ruse if I haven't played it because it was too hard and I've beaten it like 6 times. I played the intro like 10,000 times. If you know, you know. But come check me out. If you like or follow and subscribe and engage in the chat, you'll probably get to choose my party for the day. I finally have collected all of the party members in Act 1, so exciting stuff. But without further ado, I think that's all of our announcements. Let's jump into the Theran adventures. When last we left off with a heavily damaged ship from a aerial combat the previous day, the party decided that they needed to return to Larkis and make some repairs, as well as find some well-needed rest. Needing time to assess the damage for the ship, the party decided that they would take this time to explore a little bit Larkis. Take some moments to not only check in on Shrike, their crew member who was badly injured during the combat, but to just get a lay of the land, check out some of the shops, get some needed supplies, and prepare for a certain party. Check out the VOD to find out more. With that, after a long evening of celebrations and merriment aboard your ship, you all wake up. What would you like to do?
Go back to sleep. No.
Good deal. Everybody roll me a d20.
9.
Not one.
4.
Natural 1. Started.
14, you are the first awake.
He goes back to
Wait,
sleep.
didn't we?
I will wake up.
You're in my bed.
Oh, shit.
And I will get dressed and head down to have some breakfast.
Good deal. You head over to the lounge area. You notice that the kind of cereal buffet has still been set up. However, there is several stacks of muffins from the previous night. They're just kind of, they're almost like ziplocked, but just kind of in a little display case.
I'm gonna start having some muffins.
There are plenty. Good deal.
I thought they were cupcakes.
They were cupcakes, but
They
he
were cupcakes?
scraped off the frosting.
So that makes the muffins. Okay.
I'd say so.
It's science, okay? We all know the rules. With that, we jump over to my second highest, which was a 9, I believe, correct?
Yeah. Well,
We wake up.
I was in bed with her, so
You wake up first.
that's pretty dope. I'm just like,
Nice.
that's kind of what I'm at. I'm like, nice. And I think I'm just gonna enjoy the warmth because she was not
chilly
warm.
before.
It was true. I think I'm just gonna lay in bed and kind of just.
What's your passive perception?
14.
You are just kind of sitting there, just taking a moment, enjoying not only a moment of peace and kind of relaxation and joy, given everything and the circumstances. But that's when you notice at the foot of the bed, these 2 little eyes. You see the little cloudy white fur of Nimbus, hair standing up on the back of her neck. Wings are kind of flapping at you like an angry goose.
I'm trying to get her to chin scratch.
She slowly starts walking up to you, and your toes are obviously they're in bed. Are they sideways or are they up?
I'd say up.
You take 4 piercing damage.
Damn!
Ouch.
She's got a fucking bite.
Yeah.
You look as through the blanket there as she removes her teeth and kind of like flies down off of the bed. There's a little blood. Just
I'm trying to hold in. Like, I'm just like... I'm looking at my toe, just like, God damn it.
it was a good bite.
Yeah.
After a 9,
cat.
we had
Yeah, it's gone.
4.
1, 4, and
2 nat ones.
Nat ones.
4. You wake up.
I wake up. I go have weapons.
You see loot over in the lounge area. You notice that most of the crew is not up, which is a little unusual. Normally they're up and about and everything like that.
We had a long night.
I tell him, sorry, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Because I remembered.
I find actual cupcakes, actually. It's my birthday. I'll have cupcakes here.
You start looking around. There's no cupcakes on kind of this breakfast buffet, but you go into the galley and you see that there are like 4 more of those little boxes. Half of them have had the frosting scraped off and the other half have frosting on them.
I get a cupcake, and then I go, I'll put it back, and then I get some of that sheet cake that I...
Yeah, there's still
That I
some sheet
ordered.
cake that's been cut up and preserved and wrapped and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just was like, I don't really trust this to not have drugs in it.
Fair enough.
So I get some of the cake that I bought, and I trust.
Good deal. We'll jump over to Raya. You wake up. Beside you, you see Elm kind of just eye open.
I'm still feeling pretty fatigued, down to 1 exhaustion point now. Kind of roll over and... Are you, like, grimacing?
I think I'm like looking at my toe and like just seeing like the blood flow. I'm just like trying my best to freeze the blood.
For reference, it's like a bad paper cut. Where it's like it is bleeding, but it's also a paper cut.
4 damage. That's a lot. That could kill a commoner.
Good.
Nimbus don't take prisoners.
Just like, ow.
What happened to you?
Your cat bit me.
What did you do?
It was just sitting here. I tried
Roll
to.
your, what's your passive?
You always ask me that. 12.
With a 12, you feel Nimbus get onto the bed as you're sitting and talking, looking at Elm. And Nimbus just kind of like quietly walks up, sits on your lap, and just begins purring and nestling against you.
I tried to get her on my good side. I was trying to scratch her chin, and she just bit my toe.
She looks up into your eyes. Big kitten eyes, just ears back.
Are you sure you weren't, like, moving your foot under the blanket or something? That doesn't sound like Nimbus.
She turns and she looks back at you.
I'm going to attempt to scratch her chin while she's sitting there.
She's purring while you have her, and she just stops purring. She doesn't change her expression or
Yeah.
anything like that, but she just stops purring.
Well, she's got to get used to.
I guess.
Oh, you want to go see how everyone else is this morning? Oh, I just scratched
She
a whittle.
she like kind of
baby.
crawls up to you and just starts nestling, rubbing at your cheek and purring.
I whispered to her, "You could do no wrong."
Yeah, no, I think we go say happy birthday to Zari.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
You two begin to head down to the lounge. Yenna.
Yenna wakes up startled and just fuck. What times? I don't even sleep. Why the hell did I sleep this long?
Captain Uther rolls over.
Oh my god! Oh god! I'll get dressed and the first thing I'm gonna do is go find Aja and ask her
Aja?
how the ship is coming along.
You see, Quartermaster Aza is not really around when you're looking forward. Where do you think you go to first? Her cabin, kind of the lounge. Top deck.
I wouldn't bother her cabin. I would just see if I saw her on top deck. If not, then I'll go
No,
to
you
the
don't.
lounge.
You don't see her on the top deck. You head into the lounge. At this point, Elm and Raya have collected their breakfast. You see that Zari as well as Loot are already sitting down. They're mostly like halfway through their meal at this point.
Hey guys, I did something last night I'd like us all to go do once you're ready. We've got a little time, I think. The crew's resting. We need to get used to our riding lizards, and I found the perfect place last night. I'd like us all to go if you guys are down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Chew, swallow, then
I don't think
Respond.
I don't think they chew.
The rest of the muffins in there.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Are those cupcakes from last night?
No, they're muffins.
From last
Oh, I think
night.
he scraped the frosting off of a
And
cupcake,
that
and,
makes
he's calling
them-
it a muffin.
Well, did
That's
you scrape
blasphemy.
Did you scrape all the frosting off?
Speaking as someone who worked at a bakery, that's
Bakery.
blasphemy.
That's blasphemy.
Shots fired.
I worked there sometimes. I mostly ate things while talking to them, to the workers.
You guys have this conversation as you walk down the steps down to the stables, the lowest deck of your ship that has the cargo hold, as well as the brig where Haruk is still laying, still preserved, and the stables themselves, which currently house 5 Theran riding lizards.
Pass through the biometric scanner.
I would say to Theras, "Come here, Theras," and I'll get on him. Like if you guys
Yours
want-
knows its name already.
Yeah,
Oh.
I spend a lot of time with them down here. But I think this will do us a lot of good.
As you're
if
sitting there
everybody's ready.
talking, like, oh, it's already knows your name. Yeah, I've spent a lot of it. Like, runs over immediately to where the water gourds are, and it just like starts like hitting its nose on it.
Give them some Christians.
They really like the water, huh?
Water and grubs, yes, they really do.
You say grubs. You see all 4 of the heads in the.
Which one's where's mine?
Whichever one you want to be yours.
Oh, there he is.
Fine.
It's King Gizzard. The wizard lizard.
And they provided us with the harnesses and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You paid for the kit.
I walk up to mine because mine has a fancy saddle.
Ooh.
You just leave the saddle on it all the time.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Lizard
that's
You
not
husbandry.
see it's on its back, just like trying to like scrape it off. It's just,
Bad lizard
It needs to
husbandry.
learn to like it.
He could strangle himself.
I'm forced to wear clothes all the time. It has to.
goofy rules.
Fair. Fair enough.
Well,
I think. Like, you have a working brain, Loot.
For
Are you trying to say it's
brain
dumb?
don't work?
for the 4 of you, roll animal handling.
Papa needs it cocked.
uh-oh.
What
was Papa
what?
need?
Cock.
So,
Oh boy, we're getting spicy tonight, folks.
16.
Okay,
13.
okay,
I also got a 13.
okay.
4.
You all fail. No, I'm just kidding. You take a little bit of time to adjust to your Theran riding lizard. You get the impression that it doesn't recognize you. But you kind of take a little bit. It probably takes you an extra 15 minutes to like get mounted, get kind of
You
situated.
do look different.
The rest of you, it only
Probably
takes about 10 minutes.
Smell different too. Nimbus no longer
yeah.
gags when she sees me.
Alright.
so follow me. There's a track at the other end of town. You can really get a feel for how they can run and climb and jump. It was amazing last night, and I think you'll all get a kick out of it to see what these things can do.
Yeah, and it's definitely smart before we actually have to take them out into the forest.
That's what I was thinking.
Hi ho, Silver.
You begin leading them to
Yeah.
the racetracks where they are. Luckily, it is still closed right now. It's kind of out of season for that long bird chocobo. Don't sue me. Or do. I'll be famous.
Bocacho.
Pokachos.
Look at Joe.
Poke a chode.
Wait
Not
a
that.
minute.
And we're canceled.
And we're canceled. The racing season is not in session right now, so it is kind of just an off season. It's open track. You guys are able to show your pins given to you by Lady Kamara, and you are granted access to the track.
Anyone up for a little race this morning?
Hell yeah.
Of course.
King Gizzard is gonna whoop your ass.
Okay.
King Gizzard?
King Gizzard, the wizard lizard.
Kinky lizard.
No, it's a bit of an obstacle course. It's not a straight race. There's going to be some jumps and some climbs, but
Okay.
I feel I'm a little bit of advantage. I've done a lot of it already, but 2 gold apiece.
You
Winner
see-
take all.
You see, there's a bugbear who you've met before, who kind of is the groundskeeper of the track and everything like that. If you'd like, I could hit you with the flags.
Would you? Lovely. Thank you.
Be my honor. You see this kind of older bugbear-like fellow. He's got lots of salt and pepper fur all throughout his body. Imagine Sasquatch, but distinguished.
George Clooney of
And
Sasquatch.
and in focus. You are all led to the starting line. I would like everybody to pull up in their extras their Theran riding lizards, and you'll make athletics checks using their athletics ability. If it does not have athletics plus something, all you'll do is you'll add its strength modifier. Okay. It's going to be 5 rolls. So, first roll, you guys see the flags go down.
The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty except for one man. Oh my god, it's true. 9.
9,
Also 9.
11.
11,
7.
7.
I got a 3.
All of you are slow out of the gate. You see that most of these lizards are kind of like excited to be all out at the same time and are just kind of like playing around with each other for a minute before a couple of you begin to pull away while the rest of you are still kind of held back.
Takes a
having
minute
little,
for him to
having a little
listen.
fun. Yeah. Second roll.
Ooh, suck my doge. That's a 21.
21!
Oh! We've
Okay.
rolled the same thing twice.
14.
18, 9, 14.
13.
13, 14.
14, yep.
And
I
9.
rolled a different dice too.
You three are moving a little bit faster. Jason and Zara,
not
you
a roll.
feel like you two are having a pretty solid lead until from behind you see both Raya and Elm. They're lizards. You notice that in their eyes, the lizards themselves are racing in their minds. So they begin taking off and are climbing. You guys are going up and over these large 20, 30-foot obstacles. They're more like logs that are kind of tied together and strewn about. And they're at different angles and things like that. You see that there are kind of these rings that you know instinctively that, oh, we have to go through there and then climb around. You guys begin climbing. You hear the scratching of the bugbear as he's just getting excited by how intense this race is. Third roll.
You suck. Fuck.
Nachoro 20 for a 22.
Above 20. 22? Okay, Elm begins taking off. You see that his lizard is jumping. Use it almost as if it's raced before. It seems to have a natural rhythm going on.
Gizzard is a
From
natural-born
19 to 16.
18.
We shoot Elm.
19.
No!
19. You are just behind and you are able to catch up. So we have first Elm, second Raya, third Zari.
Head and head.
4.
7.
Your two lizards are falling a little bit behind. You notice that yours is just kind of like every once in a while just like look at you, and you've seen that look before whenever it gets sprayed with water. You get that sensation. It's like I'm running a lot.
I spoiled my baby. I'm going to spray it in
Yes.
some water.
Yes.
Yeah, and you maybe fed him too many grubs.
Maybe a little
Fourth
bit.
roll.
Come on.
18.
16.
12. 13.
11.
Okay. Zari, you are able to get neck and neck with Elm. It's now you two in the lead mark. It's the final stretch. There are only 3 or 4 more obstacles. With a 16, you're just trailing behind. You're not far. Unfortunately for my 2 boys in the back, you guys are still racing, keeping it up. It's a matter of pride now, but you know that you two are out of the race.
That's right.
Final roll.
$15.
17.
Oh.
5.
I got a 10.
12.
It's nose and nose. You two are running. Your lizards are going. Both of you are making eye contact. Both of you thinking about all of the horse races you've ever seen before, trying to mimic the jockeys that you've seen in races past. So you're going lower. Zari, you're able to just push your lizard a little bit further.
I jump off my lizard and propel myself over the finish line.
Elm tries to stand up. It's neck and neck. He's falling behind. He jumps, but he can't keep up because he's a person jumping off of the thing. He lands face first on the ground. You take
Oh my god.
Another brilliant decision by Elm for an animal moving 45 feet per second.
As you hit the ground kind of hard.
Ow.
And then
You
we
all-
trample over you.
The rest of you kind of are following behind, just seeing Elm. You're like, what the fuck? As you pass by him.
I saw it
Elm,
in a
you
horse
went from
race.
second to dead last.
I saw it in a horse race once.
That doesn't count.
The bugbear kind of walks over slowly and goes, I know where your head was at. That was is stupid, but if it worked, it would have been really cool.
I saw it. I thought I saw it in a horse race once.
An illegal horse race.
Let me help you out here.
Oh, thank you, friend.
No problem. You lost, so
Yeah, it is what it is.
better luck next time.
Zari's like, happy birthday to God's favorite lesbian.
As you round about that final finish line, you come back to the bugbear who was helping Elm up, and he hands you the coin purse, 10 gold.
Ooh.
Well, you guys each put in 2.
No, that was all from the bugbear. He just, here you go. I
Yeah,
like you.
I didn't put anything in actually.
He hands you an empty bag that was supposed to have 10 gold.
I got hungry. I ate it.
I give him 3 as a little tip for
just being there.
Thanks.
For-
That's,
For
Wait
doing
on
the
the
flag.
that's
Yeah.
great. Thank you. No problem. I'll save that for the kids. All right. What are you guys passing back and forth to each other? You
Drugs.
guys-
Drugs.
Oh, nice. You have any? I got 3 gold.
Here you go.
I know a
He
guy.
hands you 3 gold and takes some of the drugs.
I actually hand him
Cupcake.
I do have a cupcake in here. It is opalescent drug cupcake. Trust me, you want to be home for this.
He's an undercover guy.
You say, trust me, you want to be home for this. As he's taking a bite out, he goes, why? Why do I want to be home?
Oh, you're gonna be fucked up.
You see, he starts freaking out. He like drops the cupcake and just starts like, I gotta get home. This is gonna be bad.
You made him so paranoid about it.
You know what this means? Private racetrack.
It means other half of a cupcake.
Honestly, just blow the dust off.
Your riding lizards naturally begin to look for water after they've been pushed relatively hard for a little bit. And find water. There is kind of a trough that's open next to it. You get this sensation that this would be for food if you had any with you.
Well done. Sorry, no.
Thanks.
Brian, not too bad yourself. Luke, you got a bit of work to do.
I didn't come in last.
That's true.
Oh, I know now.
Technically.
I
Hey.
couldn't let you beat me.
If there was a time to jump off my lizard and find out that it's not a good idea, it'd be during a silly little race.
That's true.
True.
My lizard seemed to have the idea, but
Forced to jump off
I don't think it knew what I was asking it.
I think I found
You guys
a
see that
cave.
your lizards, after
might
they
be
get a
right.
drink, just begin to play with one another. And they just begin to
Aw.
naturally like drift over to the course and just like begin climbing and playing the same way that you did when you first met them.
How
This
did
is
that?
good
how
because
did
they've
it
been on
feel?
that ship.
Yeah, they've been cooped up for quite some time.
Not
That
like
was
any horse I've ever
A
ridden,
lot
but
of
it was,
fun.
It was nice.
They
It's
were
like-
made-
Do you have an urge to jump off of any other things?
No,
Okay.
I just thought
It's just a pattern.
I thought that
Roll
if I
perception check.
10.
You see a really high rock. You're just like, how sick would it? I could do 360 flip, kick flip. My lizard could jump and catch me as I did.
off that rock.
You're doing the math in your head.
Careful, Michael.
when,
Your batch is showing.
when you get snapped back into the conversation.
Only had wings.
Only had Hadozi wings.
What do you guys do now? Do you spend some more time here, or do you head back to the ship? For reference, it's still fairly early in the morning. We're looking at probably around 8:15
Since
by
we
the time
hired-
you've finished.
We hired the crew to fix the ship. It should be ready to go, right?
It's already done. It was finished yesterday because you paid for extra. It was done like yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
Before
We
the
just
Before
chose
the
to
party.
have
We wanted to give them time
a
to
good...
rest.
Yeah.
Yes, they worked hard through the night, and I felt this was important. I just kind of stumbled upon it last night, and I thought it'd be a good, at least partial training exercise for. We're going to face much worse.
I think we all needed to blow off some steam after that fight, too.
Should we look into like hiring more crew or like upgrading the weaponry so this doesn't happen again?
I think a doctor would be kind of nice to
Or
have
a
on board.
doctor, maybe.
Maybe if we could just get Haruk alive again, he could be our doctor.
I don't... Yeah, that's going to
We
be a
have to
while.
find a doctor to bring back our doctor that's not alive.
I'm saying just future.
Yeah.
I'm also still not convinced Haruk wants to come back.
I don't want the world to end.
Okay. But
Sometimes we don't have a choice in the matter.
You guys
well,
are-
when you die, you do have a choice.
You're gonna guilt him into coming back.
I think you guys are having this conversation while you're collecting your riding lizards, heading back to the ship, or heading somewhere else.
Probably back to the ship, unless somebody wants to go somewhere else.
I gotta go get my birthday Starbucks.
Yeah, you stop at. You stop at.
You mean Mooncash?
Yeah.
Yep. You stop there, and there is a little goblin with a little hat and everything. Goes, "Happy birthday
Thank
to
you.
you." I'm not done singing. Happy birthday. Now it's weird. He just hands it to you.
Sorry, I'm
keep going,
dead.
keep
You know,
going.
he goes back to the 20 customers that are in line who are like aggravated. We gotta wait for him to
I like to
sing a song.
think the elves
Sorry, I'm
don't.
deaf. And then I just walk away.
I'm
Oh.
in line with you. I'm like, it's my birthday, too.
Happy birthday.
I
He
just
sings-
make eye contact.
He sings, he doesn't blink for like the entire song. He just happy birthday, and these big goblin eyes are just staring back. He's got these big goblin ears and stuff. You see the people behind you, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late for work. This is ridiculous. You get your coffee. It's delicious.
He didn't ask to see proof of my birthday.
I don't think we have IDs.
I pull out
You don't
my
have a
ID. It's
passport?
not my birthday.
After your moon coffee stop, you finally make your way back to the ship. What do you guys do? You see that the crew is beginning to kind of look at the top deck. It looks like they're getting prepped for if you guys wanted to leave.
We better try this again.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Same plan.
Well, same plan besides me jumping off.
Well,
Yeah.
Same plan, hopefully
don't do
different
that.
results.
hopefully. Here's hoping. This airship seems to be more dangerous than it's worth sometimes, but
Does make travel quicker though.
That it does.
all right, Uther. Sorry, I need you.
Your
Sorry.
interpreter services, milady.
Hi, good morning. Thank
He
you.
takes his flask. He just gives you a little tip.
Ooh,
Thank you.
Yeah, totally.
little Irish coffee.
What's Irish?
Little
Wait.
Tolmac guy.
Little
Wait.
Tomac coffee.
That's right. Only we have coffee.
Are we ready
understand
to
you.
go? I got that one. Perfect. I didn't. No. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Your crew did a
He's
wonderful
complimenting
job getting things ready. Thank you.
You see, he points off to the ship, and you see that there are a couple of like dock hands working out of little, not really like a port house, but kind of like a docking house. Things where you go to like a port master and things like that. You know, they're the ones who've got the ship repaired and they have a job.
Yep.
He said he said that the dock hands helped. Fix the ship?
Oh, yes. Oh,
We
yes. I
hired some
did.
extra help.
He pulls
Perfect.
on your shirt a little bit, and he goes, "She had read or something. She's just always just stupid."
I think she did hit her head once or twice. So once upon a time, we were in a bubble, like a dome,
Is he
like a
coming
magic
on to
dome?
me?
I think
So
so.
it was raining, and she walked out of the dome, and she
Oh,
was
he
struck
wants you
by
so
lightning.
bad, Jenna.
So I think she
Scary.
fried some of her.
I guess I can't.
Anyway.
I guess I can't blame him.
Poor thing. All I better get this ship on the road. So,
In the
any
air.
other business before we get going, or
I don't think so.
okay? He kind of motions over to Quartermaster Azza as well as Corp. You see that they begin working on the top deck, kind of getting all the sails and everything ready, and the ship begins to take off, heading in the same map and direction that you had. I'm gonna make a quick roll.
How many
5
pterodactyls?
pterodactyls.
You see 11 pterodactyls. You see that the skies are pretty clear for the most part. It's not overcast. It's not super windy. Just kind of a calm day. It's a sad guy.
I'm a sad guy.
The ship begins to take off, and you're waiting with bated breath. Nope, nothing happens for the first couple hours.
Awesome.
Great.
I am still like leaning up against the ballista, just like keeping my eyes out.
You see Azza, once she's gotten everything set up, is on the other ballista. You notice that Corp as well as Tilnak are not on the top deck, but they're like in the doorway, like kind of ready to go. Every once in a while you notice that Corp will leave for about 15-20 minutes, but comes back.
You know how when we first got the ship, you described that there was like footholds on the side where Shrike
Yeah,
would.
little ham holds. Yeah.
I would go over to one of those
Sure.
since Shrike is out of commission right now.
Roll me an athletics check.
Sorry, falls and dies.
She has
I have
wings.
advantage because I have my wings,
No.
and I've done it before. I've done it
No
before.
advantage.
No advantage.
That's a 1, not a nat 1, but a 1.
You're holding on. You know what to expect, but it's still not something that you've done a lot. You don't have a lot of experience with it yet.
And you're
You
wearing
don't.
heels.
You don't fly away. You don't get. But it does kind of catch you off guard, and you are like kind of pulled back. You have a decent grip. It kind of gets a little loose, but you're able to adjust.
Okay. I'm just kind of there watching the skies.
Roll me a perception check. Because you rolled so poorly with your athletics, you're not able to use your passive.
Okay. It's fine. I get advantage
Good
on it
one.
anyway.
Way to nullify that billion.
19.
19. You're looking around. You see a dense canopy beneath you. And as the ship just continues to climb, it's just forest for as far as you can see.
I just kind of stay here since Shrike's out of commission. And
You do see one kind of river that seems to snake through it, and you kind of look back and trace it back to around where Larrakis was,
Okay.
and see how Larrakis is situated near a lake, and how that river kind of is the outflow from that lake.
Okay.
I'm also on deck with Elm.
Okay. You guys are there. First few hours go pretty calmly. Continuing. Till the first day ends. Night comes. You guys feeling tired, wanting to go rest, or you choosing to stay awake given everything that's happened?
I mean, if nothing's been going on, I feel like as like time progressed, it went from me like standing next to the ballista to just like kind of slouching down the ballista to just like sitting.
You notice with your crew that Corp is now taking the wheel. Azza has gone under, and Chef Tilnak has gone under. There's just Corp on deck.
Yeah.
I would tap you on the shoulder. You should get some rest. I think with how dangerous it seems, we should have someone keep watch. That's not just the crew. But
Should do watches.
I'll keep the first one. I holler over at Zari. Zari!
I pretend not to hear her, and then I'm like, oh, wait.
It legitimately, the wind is piercing through.
Yeah.
You cannot hear her.
Okay. Can't hear you.
I come over and I yell at her. Like, I get as close as I can.
You yell like Shrek. And
Yeah.
you finally hear it, like at a normal volume.
We're gonna do watches. I'm taking first. Do you want to sleep or take first?
I'll take first with you.
Okay.
Now that you're normal, we can hang out.
I take offense to that.
No, I'm not so creeped out by you.
Now that your chest isn't ripped open, it's fine. Or able to be ripped open, it's fine.
That was so handy too.
Anybody else staying up on first watch?
No. I'm going.
I'll,
If you guys are up, we would communicate that we're gonna do watches.
yeah, I'll tell them. Wake me up for the second.
Okay. Perception checks. What did you get on your athletics?
I didn't roll one.
Because you're not staying there, I'm going to say that you didn't, but you just kind of like popped down, grabbed a hold, yelled, and then went back on deck.
Okay.
So just a regular perception then.
18.
18?
Ooh, that was good. That was good. Let's see. 21.
21. You both are on the ship. The night is not quiet. You hear the sounds from beneath you of hundreds, if not thousands, of animals, plants, creaking, rustling of trees and bushes and stuff like that. With 18 and a 21, you even swear that you see like flashes periodically throughout. Just faint underneath that canopy line. Just a flash of green. Maybe a couple miles down the road, flash of purple. Maybe within the first hour. Then that fourth hour comes along, another flash of green.
I think I just turned to you. I got my cards out. Pass the time.
Do you come back on top?
I think, given the dinosaurs, I probably wouldn't be back up on top. I'd be off to the side. watching.
Do you want to play cards?
I'm scared of dinosaurs.
That's fair. Seems like it's pretty lively down there. And I point to the canopy. And
Yeah.
I go sit. Actually, I think I'm going to climb up to the crow's nest.
So the crow's nest is beneath. You're on an airship, so there you can see above you, which is just sky. So the crow's nest would be
that makes
beneath you,
sense.
so you can see everything underneath.
Okay,
You
I'll
see a
go.
large dog.
Go. Hi, doggy.
Stowaway.
Yeah, I go to the crow's nest and I'll play some solitaire.
I wasn't joking. You see a large dog coming onto the deck. It looks familiar. That looks like your dog.
I have a dog.
It's George.
It is George. Hi, George. How are you, Bubba?
Begins to nuzzle you.
Oh, I give him
Walks
some
up.
scritches.
Yeah, he loves it. Pats you, looks at you. You hear in your mind, "Hi,
Hi, George.
how are you? I missed you.
I missed you too.
Why don't you ever hang out anymore?
I thought you...
Got me worried. I'm panting so hard.
Have you always been here?
I'm always around. Sorry, I had something to eat. It's not really agreeing with me.
Oh, I get that. A little bubble gut.
Hold on. He gives you kisses across your face.
I scritch him. George, I couldn't. Well, next time try to find me and I'll find you, okay?
Hey, I think I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Should I just go anywhere?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, he walks below deck.
The world is your bathroom.
You guys continue to have watch.
Come here.
This means I've got to let my dog out.
Yeah, he got
Let the
potty.
dog out.
You. As he walks away, you have that memory. Wait, there's a dog? Whose dog is that? How did they get onto the deck? That genuinely
Weird.
stands out in your mind.
Huh.
Anyway.
When you guys are done with watch, just let the wake up the second watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think after a few hours, I'd probably hop back on and
Yeah.
go wake up Piano.
I would keep an eye out
Yes.
until I see you hop off the side since
Yeah.
I'm below,
Cool.
and I'm gonna wait till Yenna comes back to switch out.
Time for your watch.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
who's watching with you, but
Oh, no worries. Seems like a quiet night. Anything alarming?
there were lights. And I described the lights below. How they pop up.
Lights?
Somebody having a disco party.
They'd pop up. They were green, and then the next one would be purple, and they'd be just different colors.
Oh. You got a sight of the terrible lizards. Dinosaurs, if you will. Yeah, they're everywhere. But
Dinosaurs have lights.
here they do.
They're dinosaurs in
Iridescent.
other places?
I don't know. I've never seen them anywhere else, but there's an iridescence to them, especially when the moonlight's glowing.
Bioluminescent dinosaurs.
Now they are.
Awesome.
And now they are. God's not here to tell us otherwise.
Let's change the whole world while he's gone. It's canon because it's on camera.
That's right.
Rook wakes up.
Yeah, I slap a Haruk away. Hey, idiot!
Is there anybody you want to have a watch with?
Anybody that's willing. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I think I'll be all right.
I go and I start banging on Elm's door.
Are you in your room?
You don't get an answer.
Raya, would you stay
your turn.
with me for 1 second?
I was in the crow's nest still.
Oh, okay, you're not up here. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so I saw Zari leave, and because she was so anxious after everything, I was gonna keep watch until we got relief.
Okay. All right.
You just start.
Are you knocking on my door?
Yeah.
I'm not answering.
He's not in there.
I go wake Loot up.
Do you wake me up?
I answer.
No, I'm in the crow's nest still.
I answer. I'm like, hello.
Unless
Hey, you want to hang out with Yana for a couple hours?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool. I'm sure she'd like some company.
I walk up in my PJs still.
I'm like, yeah, and you're her favorite, so
I'm everybody's favorite.
yeah,
What did I miss?
you're my favorite.
Dinosaurs
Haruk's
are...
alive.
Haruk's awake.
We slapped him
Oh,
up.
nice. Good.
And it's on camera, so it's
Canon.
And dinosaurs are bioluminescent.
Yeah,
Yeah. Canon.
that was the flashing.
Yeah. 100%.
it wasn't wisps, it was dinosaurs that are bioluminescent.
So, where are you guys at?
These two are gonna take watch.
Yep,
Yeah.
I was just woken up and I'm heading up to join Yenna on watch.
Did you mention the dog?
So I was in the crow's nest. Once I see
The dog was in the crow's nest?
The dog was on the top deck before you went down to the crow's nest.
Yeah, and then I went to the crow's nest.
Okay.
I was waiting in the crow's nest to see someone take over Zari's watch because I didn't want to leave a gap in watch.
Sure.
So once I see them, I will head back.
You pass over Zari because you have the ability to fly. And I think you let her know that you are going to have this overlap.
Yeah.
And then you go and get second watch.
Yeah, go get Yana and Loot.
Okay.
Loot's in his PJs, he said.
Good deal.
It's just an extra skin, I'm sure. So
He's just wearing... I'm wearing me.
Did you mention anything about the dog to Zari?
Did you see a dog?
what are you talking about?
I saw a dog. Do I remember it talked to me?
Mm-hmm. In your mind, yeah. It's not like it was moving. It's not,
Yeah.
You just heard it in your mind.
It was
And
airbutting it.
It talked to me in my mind.
Sounds like you might have dozed off. You are a little exhausted.
I keep thinking yeah, I guess that's a really weird dream then. Ugh.
You're fully cognizant of it. Like, you are conscious.
I'm gonna go look for that dog.
Okay?
Zari's just like, no, you were lucid dreaming. Don't listen to
God.
God. You were lucid dreaming.
You see the
I
clouds above you, but like, hey, it's your call.
I haven't dreamed in a long time, so I think I would know.
Yeah, but you ever take medicine and then you see the Hat Man? I think it was something like that.
Listen, Chef offered me the drugs. I didn't take any. I was on watch.
Listen, you've had a lot of cupcakes today, okay?
I was on watch. I wouldn't.
Okay. I just walk away. I just go to my
I go look for that dog.
Do you describe it in any fashion or drop the name?
I drop the name. I describe him to a T.
You hear the name George, and it resonates in your mind. Just George. And you think back to when you were a kid. There's a dog.
Yeah.
Black lab.
Yeah.
Came around. It's your dog.
Yeah, we had a dog named George.
Group hallucination.
I'm gonna go find that dog.
I don't think there's a dog on board.
I don't just make things up, Zari.
There is
You're a professional liar.
There is this sensation of your mind of like, how would a dog get here though? Like I
Yeah.
know it was here, but also like, how would it be here? How like there's that conflict in your mind.
I think I just do like a walk down of like walk the main deck down below. If I don't see anything, I'm like,
Roll
she
investigation.
was right. I need to sleep. 9.
No signs of any dog or anything like that.
Oh, this whole being alive thing isn't for the weak. And I go to bed
Good deal.
and I push Elm over because he's sprawled out on the entire bed.
Ow.
Are you sleeping in
Yeah.
her room?
Because Zari knocked on my door and I didn't answer. And she thought I was being in a butthole.
Sure. You are.
She
in-
probably pieced it together, but was like, I'm not acknowledging
You're
it.
in her room. Just as you're about to doze off to sleep, you just hear. And Nimbus just. And it flies away.
I will kill this cat with kindness.
It flies away. It just wakes you up and then flies away.
That is so, I can imagine a cat just taking off.
That's fine. Whatever.
That's just Michael's real life.
Anytime you feel like you're about to get into a deep, deep sleep,
Come here. I'm like gonna go and give it a scratch. No, come on. No, come on. It's okay. No, it's okay. Come on. Give me. And then I have a ration.
starts moving a little closer.
You let me give you a chin scratch, and I give you the ration.
He goes to bite your finger. Just fully missing the ration. You are able to catch what it's doing. You pull your hand back.
I'm trying to love you.
Michael with Loki.
No, literally.
Just starts swatting at you.
Why don't you like me? Why, Nimbus? Did you have a hairball? Do you not like me because I'm cold? Do you not like me because I like her?
That's a good cat.
He plays the
food.
cat very
You
well.
throw
It's the
the
best
thing.
NPC
It
of
just
the
swats it
entire
out
show.
of the air. It just jumps up and flies. It just perches on its little high little nest. It just stares at you. You just see its tail just.
I'm gonna make a tent out of the sheets so it can't get in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna sleep.
You come back to the room to find a tent where the bed would be.
And Nimbus is like rolling around.
Sleeping like a
on the-
baby.
Nimbus,
Elm
fully
pitched
asleep,
his
just sitting there. Precious little Nimbus.
Precious little baby.
You two are on the top deck.
Wait, did you wake me up?
I would,
Good
yeah,
dog.
to get the blanket and scooch over.
Do you want me to go and watch?
No, that's fine. Lou and Yen are on watch. Go back to bed.
Awesome.
You two are on
Dude.
watch.
Hey,
No armor tonight. Just breeches.
our dad was woken up and was like, "Hey, Yenna wants to hang out."
As
Could
you
have had 5 minutes.
as you both are walking up from the top deck, you see opening his room, or not opening his room, but coming up the stairs as well as Captain Uther.
Oh shit. Hi, Uther.
Hey,
Yep.
He just turns and walks up the steps.
Did you catch that?
yes, all that sexual tension. I was cutting it with a saw.
He is handsome for a man of his age. I'll give him that. I just can't understand a fucking word he says.
You just gotta really watch his lips.
As you guys are
Can you
sitting
make
there,
sure the back of those stay tied, please?
Back of what?
Your jammies.
Oh,
as you guys
there's no
are
pants.
there having a conversation, you see Corp coming down the steps. Goes,
Hey,
Corp.
and just goes below.
Bye, Corp.
I can
Now, see,
understand
that's
him.
the person I can't understand.
Oh well, it's just a lot of beeps and clicks. It's just wave.
Racist.
It's just a bunch of beeps and clicks.
Roll perception check, guys. You guys head up to the top deck. Find a solid spot. You can go down to the crow's nest if you'd like, or stay on the top deck.
12.
I'm gonna stay.
I'm gonna
with
stay
you,
on the top deck.
Both on the top
15,
decks.
Yeah.
12 and 15. You're looking around, similar to what I described for both of these is periodically, there doesn't seem to be any pattern or anything, but you see just random flashes of colors beneath the canopy. Sometimes it's a large flash, sometimes it's just a little, almost like a candlelight, just lit.
It's amazing, isn't it? Those trees are massive.
I know. I'd hate to see the lightning bugs that are making all those flashes.
I don't think those are lightning bugs.
What else would glow like that?
Incredibly large lizards.
I go daydreaming of me glowing.
Yes. Similar to you under stage lights, except with giant teeth.
You take a moment to picture yourself. You just picture yourself with the Godzilla back things popping out and glowing. Boom.
Lute, may I ask you a question?
Several.
I only have a few. Meredith. She seems interesting.
Yes. She informed me of this musical city that I would love to go to if we ever get a chance.
Well, we'll go, assuming Elm doesn't kill us all.
No, he's so bent on killing himself, it seems.
I know, but we seem to go one with the other. I think that's more my worry. But how... You don't know her. Are you sure?
Quick point of order. Both of you remember the name Muriel.
Yeah, Muriel.
Muriel, I'm sorry. Muriel.
I just know Yenna has a deep accent. It's, you know.
Yeah, it's thick.
So what are you getting at?
I don't know. Just...
How do you meet new people without meeting new people?
That's a good point. When I first met you all, the first thing I did was draw my bow on Zari.
I'd still do that.
Oh, trust me, it's at the ready. I don't know, I'm just curious.
Yeah, you know, you just can't go through life being sheltered. You can't think of the what ifs and the what nots, and you just do. And you worry about what happens when it happens.
Very much sounds like Elm.
Yeah, but you gotta be like common sense wise in there. Like, see, I can jump off a boat, because, like, I can safely get back onto the boat or safely get to the ground.
Yeah.
Halfway through this conversation, you begin to feel a little nauseous in your stomach, Luke. Just like kind of this deep pit kind of nausea.
I don't feel so good. I think I had too many cupcakes.
Oh God, not those cupcakes. Was
Well,
it?
they were muffins at the time.
Oh, but
scraped off all
that's
the
fine.
drugs.
I'm pretty sure all the drugs were in the frosting. That's why he
Right.
scraped them off before he set them out for breakfast.
Science.
No, you did that? I assume Chef did.
No,
that.
I didn't do that. I assume Chef
Oh,
did. He wasn't. He's not likely to share unless he's in the mood.
Yeah, I don't know. I just had a bunch of cupcakes.
Okay.
Or muffins.
Do you need to go?
Throw up over the
Rest.
ship? Yes.
You feel
Ooh.
this intense need to oh, I'm gonna be sick. I need to. And you're trying to force yourself to get this feeling out. You just keep dry heaving over the side, and you're just unable to get the sensation out. And it just kind of progressively is getting worse. You feel yourself. You don't really. This is a very new sensation to you. You don't really feel like poison or sickness or things like that. This is.
My tummy hurts, Anna.
I go to hold your hair, but I realize there isn't any.
Back
You
to
can
me.
hold
Hold the
that
flaps.
Just-
I don't
like
know
how we
what's
all
wrong
went
with
there,
me.
guys.
Yeah.
I need a doctor.
Oh goodness.
You hear in your mind.
Pancreatitis.
You should be alone right now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to my room. I don't feel good.
Yes. You look paler than even usual. It's probably a good idea.
With that, I'm gonna have everybody except for Luke go upstairs.
Oh no.
Lude's turning
Evil. I mean, I'm turning good.
Lude's turning good.
It's all good in neighborhood.
I have so many wrappers.
Rat. They're all tucked in the drawer, leaving us on the floor.
I can't help
We
it.
got a wrapper.
I'm a trash goblin.
Don't go to the crapper.
Along with coasters and everything else.
You begin to head down to your room. You hear the voice speaking to you. No. Go to the bottom deck. The cargo hold.
I'll make my way down there.
It's time.
Time for what?
You feel the sensation of you're about to vomit. You can't hold it back anymore. You feel it.
Vomit.
As you're going down, you make your way. Do you go down to the cargo hold?
Yeah, I'll keep going.
You go down. He kind of directs you. There is kind of a back entrance to the cargo hold that you know leads up to the galley. And as you walk, he goes, in there. Go to the door for the galley. Break it.
Break it? How am I supposed to break it?
Use magic.
I try to open the door first. Is it locked?
No, not locked. It opens. You've seen the store. You've seen Tilnak use the store. It's just a quick access to the rations, the camp supplies, and stuff for cooking.
Break the door. Okay.
Make it not open. I'll need time.
I'll try to, I don't know, melt it with firebolt or something.
Sure. You begin to take your hand, heating it up using this fire magic that you've so mastered. You just place it onto the lock, and you feel your hand moving without you telling it to. And it's heating up, and you're taking that lock, and you're just twisting it and melting it so that's corroded. It's completely smelted, so it cannot be opened.
I don't know what this is going to accomplish, but I guess so. How's my tummy feeling?
It's getting intensely worse. You actually look down and feel this bulge coming out of your stomach.
I tell it, I'm like, oh, I don't feel good.
It's all right. You may keep my powers as a gift for what you have done for me.
Okay.
You won't remember this, but you've been instrumental in my plans.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And you go, and you feel yourself, you feel your mouth unhinge and open up, and you feel this globule. It's almost like a membrane, like a snake egg, pouring out of your mouth, but it's massive.
Right.
This thing is huge, and as it's exiting your mouth, it's growing larger and larger. You feel yourself just like puking it up, and as it hits the ground, it almost like inchworms onto the front of the ship. If the ship is bowed like this, it's kind of placing itself into that corner. And you see it kind of there, and it's growing until it's fully out of your mouth, out of your stomach. You're looking at it, and it's this membrane. It's so weird. You see, almost becomes transparent slightly. It's like looking at yourself, but the colors are all wrong. You poke it, your eyes looking back at you.
Hello?
Roll me a wisdom save.
Eight.
You don't remember what happens.
Do I need to go upstairs?
No, you don't remember what happens. You just find yourself waking up. You're coming out of the bathroom. You feel a lot better. You don't feel nauseous. Everything seems okay. You decide to go back on watch.
I was about to say, if I don't feel sick, yeah, I'd...
Go ahead and grab everybody.
Okay, guys, you can come back up now. I know you've been watching.
I've been planning that for a while. For like a couple years, so it's exciting to get to it.
Yeah, you guys are all dead. I own an airship. I own an airship and a house.
Loot, venture capitalist. I'm gonna own the world.
Hi, buddy. The whole world. I'm gonna buy the whole world.
He's gonna get the whole world.
I got the
I remember
whole
having
World.
a dog like
In his world. Where's Jason? Where's Jason?
He left. He
Loot,
decided he didn't want
it
to
feels like it's only been a couple,
He didn't want to wait.
maybe like 10, 15 minutes. Yenna, you see Loot coming back from the bottom deck. It's been 2 hours.
Feeling better?
Yes, I went to the bathroom and I feel a lot better now. I'm not all like,
You see Captain Luther and it's gross.
Hey, how's the bathroom?
I wouldn't go in there for a good 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both ends.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah, you have the other guy clean it up, not me.
Did he say something?
He said we're gonna have Elm clean it in the morning.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How's the sailing look, Uther?
Smooth sailing. It'd be nice to have a couple extra hands now the trik's out of order, but we'll find somebody eventually. Trike should be back up and out in maybe a week or 2.
That's great. I'm so glad he's doing better, and thank you for what you did for him.
That's the only one I have for emergencies like this. I'll restock it when it's my private stash, so, you know.
And then we
Keep an eye
are
on
gonna
people.
look into hiring more crew to kind of help facilitate around here.
That's good. We'll see if we can roll them into the contract and make things get a little pricier. But speaking of, you guys got the money for the next month, right?
I believe I do at least.
We're
If they won't pay, at least I will.
Okay, you're one of the good ones. What about you? You got money?
Well, he wants to know that we've been doing a lot. That do we have enough to pay them for the upcoming months?
You look at him and then make eye contact and he goes, this
Oh
you don't-
yeah, that I
this
understand.
don't
That I understand. I don't think that'll be a problem, at least for now.
go- Better not be.
He said he's gracious to have our employment.
You wanna go home now?
If I was to fly this ship, just throw you right over the
I've been watching. You haven't been doing a very good job. I could probably take care of it myself.
I bet you would.
She said you've done a great job being captain.
I know, but I'm not the stupid one. She's the one touched in the head.
Are we going to have any trouble landing in the water once we get near the shrine?
No landing, fine, but just hope no beasties or anybody gets us.
I caught the first part. No trouble landing, and
Just as long
then
as there isn't
peas in
anything
a
high.
pod. What?
Oh, dum dum.
We got that.
Oh,
Well,
bad.
we took care of those things just fine, didn't we?
Understand it?
Yeah. Okay.
So I
Okay.
can help the bad.
I'm gonna go to the crow's nest.
You
Can you
better.
deal with him?
Be careful, because if we land, it'll be underwater.
Right, but we're not landing anytime
No,
soon.
it'll be fine. It's no big loss. No big loss for you guys.
The sexual tension.
How long till we're there?
Well, we got at least another day or 2.
Another day or 2. Okay.
Hopefully the weather's good.
I think you're warming up to me. I'm understanding you a little bit better now.
Yeah, you're too old for me.
Oh, it's fine.
You know, I thought the same thing.
You're too crusty and grumpy for me, so it's no problem.
Come on.
I'm not saying it's not in good shape. I'm just saying not my cup of tea.
I know. I know.
He's so full of shit. He'd do me in a second.
I could see it.
Yeah, I know. All right.
As you begin
He's
walking,
playing hard to get.
as you begin walking down, so to get to the crow's nest, you have to go through the ship. You actually go out the bottom of the cargo deck. When the ship is docked, if there isn't space underneath, which 9 times out of 10 there is, but if it isn't, or if you're going to do water landing, the crow's nest actually goes into the cargo hold.
That's cool.
As you're about
when it's cold outside.
chilly today.
Oh.
As you're about to head down to the deck, and I think Loot, you see this as well, as you're just kind of like, okay, I'll see you later.
Mhm.
You both see this dog kind of come up from the steps. It's a black lab.
We both see it?
Hi.
Yeah, dog.
Yes.
Kind of smiling, wagging his tail. Hey. Both of you look at this dog and immediately have a sensation of familiarity. This is your dog. This is George.
I run up to him and start petting him. I'm like, oh my
He
god,
begins licking your face.
I missed you. This is my dog, George.
Hi.
That looks strikingly familiar to Fillian's dog.
I'm George. don't you remember me? And he runs up and he kind of puts his paws on your chest and he kind of licks your face. And you think to yourself, yeah, this was our dog. This Filian and I had this dog. We took care of this dog for years.
Yeah, I'm skeptical. I back up a little bit.
What's the matter?
I can see how you think that this could be your dog, but this is my dog.
As you say that, he just kind of rolls over. He's just got his big old happy smile on his face. His tail is still wagging as you're scratching his belly.
I'll scratch his belly in a weird way.
Feels good. You're going to scratch his belly in a weird way?
Just, just hesitantly.
Yeah.
Eh.
As you're sitting there, you're petting the dog, the sensation seems to lessen. Do you still feel that you have this skepticism?
I still have it in my head that this dog would have to be 200 years old.
Roll wisdom save.
Questioning it too much.
I'm just rolling around with it on the ground.
I mean, that's totally valid.
97.
That fails.
Matt's tired of holding in his secrets about this dog that
14.
everybody has. So
You
Listen, I wanna
feel
know the
this
secrets about the
skepticism,
dog.
and you're like, how could that be? If this dog is my dog, that dogs don't live that long. And then, like a wave crushing over you, like, oh no, this is my dog. This is my dog, George.
Oh, hi, George. Hi, George.
He starts wiggling.
Missed you so much. Where have you been?
Well, I've been here. I've been around. I'm just playing. How are you guys? Missed you. Kind of rolls over and he gets up. He starts licking your face.
Oh, missed you so much.
You see Captain Uther on the dog. Hey, you couldn't mess around with my dog. That's my dog. George, give me your dog. You see George turns around, excited, runs up to the top deck, and just starts playing. And Uther, still holding the wheel, just pats, and George just kind of sits down next to him.
Huh.
Yeah, that's my dog, George.
Yeah, it's my dog George too.
Roll perception checks.
That's my George.
That's my dog, George.
Yeah.
17.
4.
Zach, you're sitting there just kind of like, man, that's my dog George. I love that dog. You hear the faintest echo on the wind, which does seem to pick up for a moment. Faintly echoing across. You see the dog perk his ears up. He's like, okay, gotta go. Bye. You see he runs and jumps off the ship.
George!
Oh, my dog always did that.
Iana, roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
Yep, normal old George.
Tell me the secrets, God.
Just jumping off things.
He reminds me of Elm.
Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, you feel the sensation of a portal opening up and closing.
Yep, good old George.
Can I sense where it is, or just have a feeling that it opened?
No, George jumped off, went out of vision,
shoot.
pop, pop.
Pop. Oh my.
Now, for you, you have that sensation, but as soon as it second and closes, you don't really remember George. You know, it's like he was never even there, interacted with you. And just like a portal just opened up really close to the ship. That's what you're left with in your mind. You can actually roll me a wisdom save.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nope, but dice continues to kill me. 4.
Yeah, just like I described, you have no memory of the dog. Just kind of popped out of your mind. Just as quickly as it popped into your mind, you just have the sensation of a portal opening and closing very quickly.
I think I'd keep that to myself. Not knowing if it's a dangerous thing, not knowing what it is, I think I would just... Okay, and go back like I intended down to the crow's nest to keep an eye below the ship.
Roll one more perception checks, guys.
Give him his shoe.
23.
Dirty 20.
The night is as I described during the first watch. The animal, the living jungle beneath, slight, small flashes here and there across. The flashes seem to go a little bit quieter. Maybe one every 45 or 30 minutes. There's no pattern to it. Seems to disappear. After a while, you guys feel your watch is coming to an end. Are you doing a double watch or triple watch?
How many watches are there over the course of the night? 3 or?
That's up to you. It can be 2.
I'll
or it
just
can be
stay.
3.
I got my 4.
You're a 4, so you're good.
I'm
you can
good.
stay awake.
And I kind of feel at home down here, flying high above the canopy.
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed. So I'll end my watch and go to bed.
Good deal. The morning eventually comes and rises again. Who wants to roll D20?
I will.
Do it.
I'm
Good job.
terrified of my
Yes.
dice right now.
11.
Again, another calm day. As you guys continue to sail, you notice the rotation of the crew. Again, Shrike still recovering. The crew getting a little tired, but not overwhelmed. They seem to be having a good rotation on the steering wheel. And another day passes. You guys all, just to make, for the sake of brevity, everybody roll a perception check.
8.
14.
12.
22.
21.
Same watch order, or anybody alternating watches?
I'm cool with the same.
Yeah, I'm cool with the same.
Okay. You see George again. Briefly, couple minutes. Just says hi. Then, same thing. Jumps off the ship. Same thing.
Can I ask him, like,
Yeah.
where were you?
Just hanging out.
I was looking for you.
You didn't call.
If I call you, you'll come?
Yeah, you gotta just do the whistle.
What whistle?
The whistle.
And I try to think back.
I'm trying to think. You don't remember any whistle.
I don't
Roll
remember.
perception check again.
13.
Hear the wind pick up, going through the breeze. Are you in the same place or you're top deck? Because you would see George if you're.
I'd be
with
top
her.
deck.
You see George with your dog. Same memory. Any questions? Any interaction? Or you just accept it? That's
think
my
I
dog
just accept
George.
it, yeah.
That's my dog George. The wind picks up. You see. Gotta go. Jumps off. You feel the sensation as soon as he jumps off and that portal opens and closes. No problem.
And do I remember that my dog George does this?
As soon as he goes out of vision,
Uh-huh.
it's like you never had a dog. You just think to yourself, like, yeah, there were dogs around, but I didn't have a dog. Unless you had a pet dog, which would have been your own character background.
No.
I actually
But the
had a
last
pet
time he
dog
popped
named
out, I
George.
remembered him.
With a
But
black
this
lab.
time I don't?
Anytime you see him, that memory appears.
But when he's out of sight.
But when he's out of sight,
Out of sight, out of mind.
out of sight, out of mind.
Can I just go about my watch?
Are you two still Crow's Nest? Or are you on top deck?
I'm
Well,
on
if it's the next night, I'd assume I went to bed waiting for second watch. If
Yeah,
there
this
wasn't
is second
anything.
watch. We just did
So
everybody's
then,
watch
yeah,
rolls.
I'd be top deck.
Okay. You see George again? Same thing? Any interactions, or you just accept it?
I pet him and love him and hug him and call him George.
Loves it.
George,
Love him and hug
Yeah?
him. Call him George.
can you help us?
Sure. What do you need? Want me to fetch something? I'm good at getting things. You see, his tail's waggling, his butt's wiggling a little bit too.
Good
What do you want me to get?
question.
What do you want me to get? He starts jumping around.
What could you find?
What do you want? You gotta throw something.
Oh, I gotta throw something.
Yeah. Do. He begins jumping and dancing. Got those tippy tappies.
I'll take a piece of ration and just throw it on the ship deck.
He runs, grabs it. Soft mouth grabs it, drops it at your feet. Got it.
Good boy,
I
George.
know. So
boy,
good. So good.
I wish Kunai could talk back.
What about a diamond? Could you find a diamond?
Do you have a diamond?
I don't have a diamond.
How am I gonna get it then?
I don't know. I didn't know if you could find one.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Like Yana knows. peaceful. So like
21.
Okay. All right. Wait here. You see he jumps off of the ship, and portal opens, closes, opens from the other side. You see him kind of dropping out. In his mouth is this wet, kind of floppy, like mushroom thing. It's got a big mushroom head and 2 little mushroom feet. He goes, drops it at your feet. Is that it?
Oh,
The
no,
little
but
mushroom thing
good
stands
boy.
up and just looks at you.
Hi.
As it's
Wait,
running
wait,
across.
wait,
it's
wait.
moving maybe 5 feet.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Oh.
It jumps off.
Jumps off
Yeah, no, did that
Oh, that's a
mushroom
long
have
way
legs?
down.
Yes. Did we eat cupcakes?
No, I didn't eat cupcakes since last night.
Cupcake?
Where
I like
did you,
cupcakes.
do you have a cupcake, you and George?
George the cupcake.
I can take them to the kitchen and give them cupcakes.
You guys have a
Yeah.
kitchen? I like kitchens.
Follow me. Go ahead.
Roll perception checks.
God damn it, Matt.
12.
21.
With a 21, you hear the echoing across the wind. You see he perks up his ears, go, okay, bye, I gotta go. You see he runs off into a portal.
Well, that was something.
What? Something.
The mushroom person? Did that happen?
The mushroom, you remember clearly. A mushroom just kind of appeared on the top deck and then ran
Yeah,
off.
what the hell was that? Do you like mushrooms just appear here? Like, you didn't give us. You gave me warning about glowing dinosaurs, not walking mushrooms.
I trust me, I've not seen that before. That's a new one.
Roll a history check, with advantage.
It was an 11.
You remember your training and where it comes from, and how your mother described this training, and why it was so important. That in Eastern Thera, portals are abundant. It's pretty much the only place where it happens like it does. Different planes of existence, not only the Feywild, but the Shadowfell, the Elemental planes. All of these different planes seem to be able to pop in and out very easily. You think to yourself, you just had an experience with one. A little mushroom popped up on the deck out of nowhere. You probably didn't see the portal open. You didn't sense it, which is odd to you. And that sticks in your mind. That's odd that you didn't sense that portal, but that's the only explanation that you can think of.
Lute, I'm a little worried.
Well, if you're worried, now I'm really worried.
I just hope that's not a bad omen. That it's not uncommon for portals to open and close randomly from every realm here.
So then we could look at it as a good omen. Because a portal could have opened and dropped off something terrible.
True.
But we got a little mushroom guy.
Yes, but I'm worried that might be next. So let's make sure we're diligent about watching and make sure everyone knows what we saw tonight.
You guys feel the ship begin to slowly start descending as you both look up over at Uther, and he kind of is waving you. You made a great time. You're going to be there by morning, so he said if you go over in front of the ship, you'll be able to see it.
I walk towards the front of the ship.
Looking out on the horizon, you see this canopy, and eventually the canopy ends. You find this massive bay, just kind of out on the horizon. This is maybe hundreds of miles away at this point. But you see in that bay, a very, very mirage-like distance of the horizon, you see kind of this, looks like a coastline. And from that coastline, you thought these trees were big. These trees are enormous, and they're multicolored. Purples, neon oranges, pinks, yellows, blacks, whites. Just a massive technicolor of various things. And you see even just further beyond that distance, one massive tree encompassing that. That massive tree is probably 2 miles high. It's about the size of the largest mountain you've ever seen.
I'm yelling at Yenna. Yenna, look!
Oh,
Super tree.
it's beautiful.
You recognize this place not by memory, but by description. The Isle of Flora.
Are we landing at the Isle of Flora, or
You're landing in the bay.
we're landing in the bay?
That was your guys' plan.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, that's the Isle of Flora. It's not where we're headed yet, but it will be soon.
Biggest tree I've ever seen.
The legend has it that's where all things started.
I can see.
It's stunning.
The world.
So you guys have been flying up this way. You see the Isle in the distance.
I got the Isle.
Your plan is to land somewhere near here.
Yeah. That's hopefully where we can find someone to aid Haruk. Should we wake the others or wait until we land?
I'd say we can wait till we land. We don't need to prematurely wake them.
I don't know. This is a view you can't get many other places.
Exactly. So be quiet and enjoy it.
You guys see, as you're standing there, the twilight of the sun beginning to rise, cresting over and hitting the trees from behind you. The sun's not in your eyes, it's coming from behind. You're seeing this illumination. All of these colors begin to almost like sparkle in the distance.
I'm going to wake them up.
Okay, you go and miss this. I'm not.
We'll go try to wake everybody up.
Wake everybody up. Everybody gets up, heads to the top deck, and sees.
I sprint.
You sprint.
I'm running as fast as I can. I'm so excited.
Good deal.
And he runs right off the ship.
I
Are you-
Nim-
do you have your
I bring
jacket on?
Nimbus.
I just woke up. I feel like I didn't even grab anything, so no.
Okay. Elm's butt ass naked. I'm just kidding. Underwear or whatever you're wearing.
I have like long johns on.
You see Elm sprinting up the top deck. You feel in your pocket something rustling.
Oh, hey Nimbus.
Face of Gizmo.
Oh, hey Gizmo.
Think Nimbus would be in there?
No.
Ah!
Not a
Check
face
this
of-
out. And I'm holding him. I'm gonna put him on my shoulder.
I bring Nimbus up with me because
Good
I
deal.
want to show Nimbus.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry for waking you all up, but I didn't want you to miss this.
At this point, it's like 6:30. It's a little early, but not obscenely early.
I wouldn't want to miss it either.
Yeah,
That's
for
why
waking us
I
up.
didn't move.
I've watched the whole thing.
It was magnificent.
Now it's nighttime out here because the days are 3 seconds long.
It's beautiful.
You guys missed it. There was a giant phoenix that flew across the sky.
What's
What?
Uh huh.
There's a
Yeah, no, you went downstairs to wake him up, so you missed it.
I missed the Phoenix, yes, I'm sure.
Captain Miller goes, probably came out because you went on the blow.
Okay.
See, I told you.
What?
He agreed with me.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
he
he
did.
did.
He did. I believe that because Uther agreed with him.
All right, all right. So that giant tree is the Isle of Flora.
The whole tree's the island?
You
No.
see one giant tree, and then surrounding it are still giant trees, but on an island.
It's said
Oh, no,
that,
I see more trees.
It's said that that tree is the beginning of all things.
Really? From one tree?
From one tree. From one seed.
We're all
roll a
part
religion
tree?
check.
One tree can
Is
have
it
many
religion check?
seeds.
Religion.
I'm so religious.
I am not.
7.
21.
7.
15.
Yenna, you don't need to roll.
Oh, okay.
Above 10. Below 10, you don't know. It's just, there's
Just a
lots
big
of
tree.
It's just a giant tree,
Big tree.
For my above 10 people and Yenna, you all remember that it was said that Pax started her earthly garden, her Theran garden on the Isle of Flora, and that's where she sprouted all floral life. And from that tree, the reason why it needed to be so large is so that the winds would be able to carry the seeds across all of Thera. Ara, feels a little bit like this information is being put into your mind. Not necessarily something that you read, but something that's being whispered into your ear in this moment. You know that Ara was said to have worked with Pax and many of the other deities to create all mortal life, and that she did so under the shade of this grand tree.
So be respectful to the tree.
You look as you know the tree, correct?
I
It's the big one.
didn't, but I do.
It has
Zari,
that
you
effect.
feel your... what do you have on you, actually? Let me ask you that.
I mean, how did you me up? Were you
I just would have
like,
knocked on everybody's doors.
Was it like a hurry up, or was it like a...
A sense of urgency, but not panic.
Okay, if there was a sense of urgency, I'd be like, I'd have my armor like half on, like, because if it's urgent, I'm like, what's going on?
You don't know what's going on.
So you're like finishing snapping things
Yeah.
as you go
Yeah, I'm not
up.
trying to scare the shit out of everybody. I'm just trying to.
You have
Let 'em
kind
know.
of your belt half on as you're working on your breastplate or your half plate armor and stuff like that. You feel kind of this rotating in your pocket from your pouch where you keep your sending stone.
Pulling out which one is it? I've got a bunch of them.
Are you okay?
You feel the one,
I've got the one with Marius and Vargas, and then I've got the one with poetry.
feel the one from poetry.
Ooh. Step to the side.
Ooh.
Booty call.
Honey,
Duck out. You got a call.
are you there? I'm so sorry. Please be careful and be safe.
What the fuck does that mean? She had more words!
What the fuck?
Hi, yeah, what the fuck does that mean? We're safe. And
And
hoping you are too.
you got 12 more words.
Let's get a dog and a U-Haul.
What is everybody's passive insight? Except your
14.
Passive insight.
Is it above 10?
Yes.
Yes, mine is 16.
All of you notice a little bit of panic as Zari stepped off to the side, but she didn't fully like turn her back to all of you. She just has it in her side, and she's turning away from you. You guys all see a little bit of panic in her face.
I think
12 words left.
with my last words, I'll say like, if Haru lets anything happen to you, I'll hunt him. Or like I'll find him, but she can't respond to me, so
Everything okay?
I don't know. And then I relay poetry's message to everybody.
It's ominous.
She might be going into a dangerous situation, but it doesn't mean that anything bad's happened just yet.
Maybe she knows something's after us.
Which group was she with?
She was with Haru, going
In the north?
west.
Central there.
Central there. We already know things are bad there.
The real question is, what is she apologizing for? And what do we need to be safe from?
See at this point, Corp, as well as Shrike and Tilna and Aza have come up above deck, and they're just kind of looking, taking in the beautiful sight of the Isle of Flora.
You could
Yeah.
you could message her, couldn't you?
And you could also scry on her, but I can definitely send her. Do you want me to send her something? What should I send her?
I would just tell her that message was ominous as fuck and she had extra words. She's stressing us out.
Okay.
Do you want me to look in on her?
Well, let me try to talk to her first.
Yeah.
Because
Because we don't know what the day has to
You
bring.
should send her D's.
D's?
D's
What do you
nuts.
mean, Jenna?
And Yana goes like this.
And Yana gets pushed overboard.
And Yana's dead.
New character, Jason, go.
It's
Why don't
fun.
you play Twister?
This is Jenna.
Jenna.
No, he's actually taking over Captain Uther's becoming an adventurer again.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that would be so sick.
So I'm like, that message was ominous as fuck. You still had more words left. What was up with that?
Perfect.
Perfect.
I just imagine if she is in danger, like dying on the ground, she's just getting berated by a
What the fuck?
What the fuck is up with that?
That's
You
what I
had
said.
more words.
You're stressing us out as she's like getting.
I'm so sorry. She dies.
Loot. Things getting dicey here. Can you get the others and come back to Tolmac? We need your help desperately. Come immediately, please. Deathly afraid.
No, she's completely fine. That was a wrong number.
Is that what you said?
No, I'm gonna, yeah.
She buttoned up.
Hopefully, yeah, I'll tell, hey, Poetry said that, she's in trouble. We need to...
Roll insight check.
It's that Bill Hader thing from Saturday Night Live. You seem thrilled. No, I'm bummed.
No, I'm bummed.
Insight, 16. Ooh.
You heard the voice of Poetry, but her cadence was off. It's like they weren't her words, but you already know this for a fact. You always contact the person you're trying to cast the spell to. But it was different. There's something wrong. It's like it's her, but it's not her.
So I know I don't know
Get my
poetry as well as you do.
Gizmo runs into the
But like when she told me to like come rescue her, it's like she was talking, but it wasn't her talking, if you catch my drift.
Do you think she's been compromised?
How would that work? The spell only goes to...
Right, but like let's say I wanted to talk to Yenna, and I'm like, okay, I need to talk to Yenna, but then I'm bad guy over here like, Yenna, you are fine. Or hey, tell them to come
Oh.
over here.
Maybe she's
Hey
just
guys,
repeating.
I need you to come. I'm still me, but I'm not me. If you catch my drift. I don't know, she just sounded weird. Like, you know how I talk like this, but what if I was like talking like this?
What did she say?
That she's deathly in need or something, but we need to turn around and come back to Tolmac.
You feel your pocket begin to buzz.
Okay. Take out the other one. It's the Marius one. I put it on speakerphone.
Beep. All right, you're with the group.
Zari. Things bad here. Unable to contact others. Mithril Guard exposed. Prophecy is not everything. Deeper game afoot. The books.
The end of the world.
Find the books. My last message. I'm sorry I failed.
Sorry.
Was that poetry?
No. Zari just throws up from anxiety.
Loot. You feel a buzz in your pocket.
Hello?
Loot. It's June. Things are bad. I think somebody's hunting you guys down.
Let's see you try.
Safe here, but more than meets the eye. Be very careful.
Transformers.
Robots in disguise. In disguise. In
You see-
disguise.
You guys see an
Slam
F-16.
poetry.
You see an F-16 flying across the sky. I'll get you, Megatron.
Optimus Prime!
No, that's Starscream.
Yeah, come on, get it right.
Come on.
You guys
Optimus
see
Prime's a
you
good guy.
guys see Raya's head explode from embarrassment.
I got a message from June. She said that she is safe, but somebody may be hunting us. What's new? We're always
Yeah,
being
what's
hunted.
new?
And that it's dangerous out here. That
But someone
it's
came
more
to
than
June
meets the eye.
looking to find us.
No, I think she probably heard through the grapevine that we're in danger.
Elm, roll me a wisdom save.
Fuck.
You get a +3
Oh, I do?
from me.
Epic.
Ick.
Instead of throwing
19.
up on the deck.
You pass out, fall back onto the deck. You guys all see him fall, hit his head on the deck.
I rushed over to him.
Yeah,
You immediately
same.
find yourself in a deep slumber, staring back at you in robes. Very familiar face to you. I told you I had other prospects. I've had to resort to new allies, but they've given me your heading. Elm, this is your final chance. Come back into the fold, or end up like Pine. You see over his shoulder this dark silhouette, still obscured from your vision, but ferocious, snarling, huge, probably 8.5 feet tall. I wouldn't want to have to send Redwood after you.
I'll take my chances.
Such a better tree name.
See you soon.
I'm frantically trying to wake him up.
You snap awake as Raya's there, shaking you.
What happened?
fuck?
Did you pass out? What's wrong?
That whole
We,
I think we all are.
Hey, just breathe. It's okay.
I'm perfectly fine.
we're gonna have some big trouble. Big trouble.
Does this
And
have
then
to...
I relay what Marius said too. Because I was too busy throwing up.
Are these the same people? It can't be multiple enemies coming to us, right?
Raya, in your mind, you hear a familiar voice. Well, well, well. Tried to teleport away at first, but you can't hide from the Wolfsbane forever. We're on your tail. We'll have you soon.
It can't be multiple enemies coming after us.
You feel the sensation of a sending spell.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Did it sound like Bryn?
Yes.
Fuck you, Bryn. You're a dick. I'd like to see you try.
So I don't
At
think...
first it was panicky and then it wasn't. It didn't sound like Marius, like with his cadence and everything.
Yeah. Roll insight.
I think she
You
was
already said
freaking
yeah.
out, and then she was like, fuck you.
I don't think we should go back
22.
to Ptolemy.
Yes, absolutely.
I think, fuck. That thing was huge.
I just heard
What
Brinloft
thing
in my
are you
head.
talking about?
Yenna,
You're
roll
fine.
me.
I'm just looking at the tree.
You're looking at the tree, completely oblivious to everything. You have an ability called Prime Evil Awareness. Mm-hmm. I think that procs without your initiating it.
Your awareness.
But you feel the sensation, kind of like kind of like how an infant instinctively knows how to doggy paddle so that it doesn't die. It's something innate within you, something subconscious activates this. And you feel 5.5, 6 miles away, near where you're heading, a massive portal open up. Whoom. Whoom.
What the fuck?
You feel the sensation of aberrations.
All right.
Portal to the Shadowfell.
Everyone breathe. Everyone breathe. Would I know, can these portals activate these stones remotely? The sending stones that they're all listening to, sending spells.
No,
couldn't
that's sent by an individual.
It couldn't fake those things.
A portal, that's like saying, can that door use sending? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
a portal is just a portal. Now, things from the other side of a portal could do that, but generally speaking, planar communication is like pretty much exclusively the deities. There are some rumored and legends of people being able to talk across planes, but it's very...
Like me.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I can't believe he was in my head.
Me too.
Who was in your guys' head?
Let's all take a breath. Somewhere near where we're landing, there's a massive portal open.
What?
A massive portal open.
Enclosed.
And is it opening and closing,
It's
or it's just open?
just
and
one
closed?
big open and then close.
I sense aberrations. They're creatures from the shadow plane. They may have come through, and they may be waiting for us too. It sounds like we've all got our own battles and worries here.
I'll think it. How do they know where we are?
That's an excellent question.
Who's sending aberrations?
It must have been when I was in the prison.
Does anybody...
Should we signal the crew to land, or should we try to speed past?
What were you guys
Towards
talking?
where we're going.
My vote
What's that
is
tapping?
My vote is to continue with
You say,
the
what's that
mission we're
tapping?
doing.
Yeah.
I think it cuts through all of the conversation and panic that you guys are hearing. As you, what's that tapping? You guys are feeling throughout the ship. What do you guys do?
Man, Krista's
shield.
gonna throw up.
Look around.
Sword and shield, I'm looking around.
Uther?
You see him. You see the other crew members are like panicked. They're like,
I
"What's
think
going
we-
on?"
All
Does it sound
hands
like
on
it's
deck.
does it sound like it's coming from underneath the ship? Can I get on one of the
It's difficult to say from beneath the ship. The
It's
entire
just-
ship itself is like rattling.
Oh. I was gonna say, can I get on the ballista and aim it towards the direction that I
Put
think
this
it
thing
is?
down as soon as you can, Uther. Put it down.
You guys feel. Actually, roll me strength save.
What the fuck?
You all get a +3.
Oh, nat 20, bitches.
18.
Dirty 20. Thanks for the +3.
15.
I have a +0, so that just means a 23.
Who got below 18?
Below 18?
Below 18 on a strength save.
I have a +0.
You are
Thank God for high rolls.
Kind of knocked down onto the deck as everybody on the ship, including the crew, Shrike immediately goes down. If it weren't for Corp, who helps him stay up, but they all kind of understand air legs. You're the only one who goes down. You are now prone. The rest of you are seeing, and as the ship begins to list and turn, you hear a massive breaking open. Something is crawling out of the ship.
Oh, snap.
Like up the stairs?
You guys just felt something like shoot out of the ship from the behind. It just kind of. You guys are on the top deck. It's difficult to say, you couldn't really see from where you're standing, but you just felt something crawling through the bowels of the ship, kind of echoing and reverberating through the wooden triremes and everything as this thing just kind of bolted out. I think instinctively you all run to the back of the ship,
yeah.
trying to see what was going on. You see this large creature, floating tentacles kind of drifting off and behind. This massive maw of a mouth. Underneath it, 3 rows, 3 more maws. 6 or 7 different eyes on this single thing. In its mouth, you see the tail of a lizard, the hand of an orc, as this thing turns around.
What? Coming from our ship?
It ate the lizards and Haruk.
Thanks for giving me such a wonderful home these past years, Loot.
Like what?
Goodbye. You see a portal open up from behind him as it floats back through, and the portal closes.
I think it just
What
erupts
the
in chaos.
fuck?
What the fuck was that? Oh my god, he ate our lizards.
You see,
It ain't Haruk!
you see Captain Uther is like fighting and struggling with the ship. Ozza has run over to help him steer it, and he's like, "We've got to land."
Well, yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Ozza says, "We've got to land." He's like,
Land where you can.
you guys are beginning to head down to a quick descent. You feel that you will make it to the very edge of the bay. Luckily, this is pretty close
It's like
to
a
where
Hudson
you want
Bay
it to be.
landing.
Do we see anything else? Because Yenna said
You guys are all still on the top deck.
I sprint down to where we had the lizards.
Would I have been able to hit it with the ballista?
You said you had sword and shield and then ran over to the edge of the ship.
I said I ran to the
You ran to
ballista.
the ballista.
Sure. You can roll an attack.
What's the... Is it just a straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
12.
Miss. You shoot wide.
You know it's a good session when the stress pickles come out.
You shoot wide as this thing goes through its portal. You run to the bottom, the bowels of the ship. You see that there are just kind of indents of this thing kind of smashing out from where the cargo deck is. There's that kind of back room that goes straight into the galley and stuff. And you see that that is kind of like bent open and broken open. You see that this thing was very clearly climbing as you see the indent marks of it using those massive like tentacles to propel itself forward. You see that 2 of the cages are smashed. 1 of the lizards is gone, 4 remain, as well as the cage that held, or the brig, the prison cell that held Haruk has been torn open and no Haruk there.
Which lizard's gone? Theras. King Gizzard.
Yours.
I want to know.
Thank God.
First you take my girlfriend, and now you're taking my lizard.
The dice took your lizard.
You took my girlfriend.
I am a benevolent god. I gave you George.
We can't
my
trust
girlfriend.
George yet.
You see the ship, the back of the ship is broken open. There is open air right now, and you feel the wind kind of picking up. It's not like an airship or a plane where it's pressurized and
Yeah.
everything's being sucked out, but it's open air.
I'm just, I don't want to open the cage because I don't want him to like get lost. But I'm just trying to just love on Theras.
You see all of the lizards are nails in the wood, peeled against the back. They're solid. They're far more solid in the wood than you are.
Yeah. Just stay. I'm sorry. I'll try to work my way back up.
I go up to Lou. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I have no idea what that thing was.
He said, it said you gave it a home.
Is that what was in your fucking head?
I guess. I don't know.
Did you give birth to that shit?
Are you a mother?
Mother of dragons?
MILF?
Roll a wisdom save. Luke.
+3.
19.
With a 19, the memories of what you regurgitated comes back.
I have no idea.
Is there still a voice in your head?
Hello?
Nothing.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, this is so fucked. Yenna! And I run down below deck to check on the ship.
Don't go down there. The back of the ship's completely fucking blown out.
Oh, God.
4 of the lizards are okay. 1 is gone.
Oh, no. Which one?
I only know mine very well.
They all look the same.
Because yours rushes to the thing.
You guys are having this conversation as you're coming back to the top deck. You kind of let known that the back of the ship is blown out. It goes, we're not going to be able to land in the water. Ozzy goes, we're not going to be able to land in the water if the back of the ship's open.
Land?
We're going to
makes
have to
sense.
land on the beach.
We'll make it work.
Get as close as you can.
You guys feel
Fuck.
the ship lowering,
How the fuck are we gonna fix this?
until eventually you find yourselves landed on the beach. It is 11 in the morning.
Guys, I went to the bathroom last night, and I'm just remembering this now, and I, like, threw up some, like, me, it looked like.
It mentions you by name.
Well, no shit, I just said I threw it up!
That doesn't mean you were acquainted with it.
It was in you for years.
You're just now remembering?
Can't just shrug that off.
Yes, it's been with me since I...
Elm, roll history. Or,
No.
excuse me, not Elm. Loot.
was
With
like-
advantage.
Does anyone else have anything in their head?
Or stomachs, for that matter.
Shift till next
21.
21. You think back to when this voice really first started to appear. And you think, it's probably around Arms Festival? No. Before that. Earlier. And with a 21, a memory that's kind of been subdued in your mind. You think back to a time where your mother kind of realized the company that she was keeping with you and with your employer. And you remember confrontation that they had. You remember her screaming, being like, we're leaving. I don't care how much you pay me. We're leaving. She's healthy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He said, nope. Your son's got precious cargo. And that's what you paid for.
As long as I can remember, I don't know.
Had a thing in you?
I've got a voice. I didn't know there was something physically in me. I thought I was in the same boat as Ari.
But you never really told us.
I've been
Just
adamant
mentioned it.
I
that
mean,
there's been
Yes.
a voice in my head.
yeah, I guess.
Okay, guys, let's get the ship.
Yeah, I think,
Landed.
I think.
I just didn't know the voice would materialize into, hey, thank you.
And eat Haruk.
I start anxiously cleaning up
Fuck!
the off the deck.
Also, something was whispering to me, but it was talking about that tree, and it sounded like the lady that showed up when I was reborn. So I don't think that's a bad thing. But while we're talking about voices,
And I'm just remembering giving birth.
that's wild.
I know.
Are you okay?
No, I feel violated.
Yeah.
It was like big egg sack thingy, and then like I went and whoop, and it was me. And then I was talking to Yenna.
Yenna.
Is that when you got sick on watch?
Yes, and I went to the bathroom.
And you didn't think to mention
I was gone for
that you
like
threw up an egg sack.
I told you I couldn't remember.
Yenna. How long does your primeval awareness last?
I think it's an hour.
You feel something probably 30 feet, just at the edge of the ship, just where you guys are talking, a portal begin to open up. Jumping through that portal, you see a centaur, a moose person, white fur, stag eyes, big 12-point buck, green plate armor, large axe and shield.
I draw my bow immediately.
Have you seen my dog? His name is George. Fear not,
Who are you?
I'm the guardian of the forest.
Do we remember seeing George?
That name sounds familiar.
No.
I think he's digging right over there.
George!
I will be off then. He turns and jumps off the ship. Boop, boop.
What the fuck is this place, Yenna?
Let me try something. I remember something. I'm going to try to whistle the tune that I heard on the wind.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a performance. We're gonna say it's a DC 15.
Ooh. George is a hard one to get to. He's busy. He's digging.
Nope. 9.
You try a whistle, but
Yenna forgets she can't whistle.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to whistle first.
Shit.
yeah, it just goes.
There was a tune. There was a God.
Roll perception checks, everyone. Let me know
Yeah.
if you get above.
Not that hard to
16.
remember things, huh, Yenna?
23.
18, 23,
16.
16.
Is it
So not above, just at.
13.
Piers?
Remembering a subtle tune is very different than remembering puking up an egg sack.
7.
Yeah, apples
You
and
don't
pears,
hear it. You
man.
hear the wind, and you're face down in vomit, just like, "Ugh, this is so. Gonna clean this. What'd you get?
13,
dig
I
for
believe
it.
was.
You miss it as well. The rest of you hear a whistle.
Come on.
That's it. That's it.
That?
Yes.
See George appear onto the top deck. Yeah. You see a boop boop. The same El Centaur walking out.
Hey, it's my dog George.
Hey, it's my dog.
That's my dog,
He used
George.
to keep me company on the ship.
It is good the enchantment still works.
What?
George, come. Okay. You see he walks up, jumps onto the back of the El Centaur. Be warned. Dark magics are happening in the forest.
Do you know anything of the creature that just tore through our ship?
No, I know nothing of that creature on this ship.
It was
But,
there was another portal. It was aberration of some sort. I sensed
Creatures of the Shadowfell.
it. Yes.
They are littered throughout the forests of OPIE right now. I have been tasked with hunting them down. George helps me with the stress.
He's an
Emotional
emotional
support
support dog.
Would you join us? We're seeking a temple, and I can't help but imagine that all these things are related. My son was killed.
I will not help you, but you may help me as I hunt down these beasts. I will be at the surface fighting as many as I can. If we cross paths, I will aid you. And you
Be
should
at-
aid me.
At the what? At the service?
Surface.
At the surface.
Good luck. He just slowly starts cluck, 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 walks through a portal.
Oh, I think I ate one of those drug cupcakes this morning. I had to.
Yeah, I'm convinced we ain't woke up yet.
No, we're
Is
Group
this?
hallucination.
Yeah, mass hallucination.
no, we're very, very much awake. It's this
Slap me.
fucking forest.
It's the muffin.
Slap
No, you
me!
slap me. No, I think I'm awake. I'll pinch you.
I paint you.
When a girl says slap her, go ahead and slap her.
Okay.
Choke me.
Call the police. Call
Harder.
the
Same
police.
vibe, same vibe.
Sorry, all I can think of is the Bill Burr sketch. God, I wouldn't want to be rough right now. If a girl likes rough, I'm going to slowly close my hand. Funny guy. Hey, what are y'all doing?
Freaking out.
Having
Shit
it.
in our pants.
Having a panic attack.
They ate Harook.
I had a stroke.
I'm cleaning up
Who
vomit.
was it? Did they ever say a name?
The ship is chaos. Did we
Why
land?
is it
Yeah, you guys are
backwards?
landed.
Okay.
Fully landed. You know that the ship does have kind of little
Edul.
bump out kickstands, essentially, for when it's
Edul.
on the ground.
Landing gear.
I think I would go through turn to Uther.
Do I
and his
remember
corp here?
everything?
Everything. From when I had them go up?
Yeah.
Absolutely everything.
So yeah, it told me like thank you and that I could keep its gift. I don't even know what its gift is, but I get to keep it.
What are you talking about?
The thing he gave birth to.
I have no idea. My son.
Well, congratulations
My
on being
son.
a dad. But now our ship's
teen
ruined
parent.
again. Fuck.
We failed.
Can this be repaired here?
I'm
No.
We're
grandma.
gonna have
Aja?
to.
Corp goes,
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Ozza
protect her from
turns
the
and
big
goes-
dinosaurs.
it's going to take time to repair, but yeah, we can do it. We'll probably be stuck here for 2-3 days at least.
We need tape. Lots of
We're gonna
tape.
need that anyway.
Well,
And great, we have people that are hunting us down that know exactly where we are. Fuck.
and I don't
They-
really want to leave the crew.
Hear me out.
Just the 4 of them.
They threatened to know where we are, but how could they?
Me.
You can scry.
Wait, no, remember? I told you that I was walking around the whole ship.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they know us or where we're at.
That
Was
means
You
Zari
think you have a tracker rock,
Zari has a
something?
good point. You can scry on other people.
So they can scry on us.
Other people could possibly be looking at
Oh,
us.
and you know what? We've been talking about this bay for so long.
Yenna. You feel in your mind the voice of Zog. Yenna. Fuck. Fuck. How's this work? What? Fuck. People hunting us. Bounty hunters. Shit's bad. Probably not going to make it. Run, hide.
He's the jester of this campaign.
Dog, the bounty
So, so
I've always loved you.
be as safe as you can be. We've already gotten word of the hunters. Do your best. Be well.
Do the bounty hunters have to do with Dame? Like the facility? Like is Redwood? Is he a bounty hunter? Or is this just
Redwood?
another one of the mutants?
Mutants? What?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. The
So much is
facility.
happening right now.
There's too much information.
But
at
Redwood, when
once.
he was a kid, he was just normal.
Right.
So I mean, they might have succeeded on what they were trying to do. I don't know what they were trying to do.
Can I?
See, I'm not the only one hiding secrets.
I've told you about the facility.
And
He has.
We just don't
turn
listen
my
now.
helmet on.
Divine Sense is Fey, Fiends, Aberrations, Undead for what's the
60
distance?
feet.
60 feet. No sensation.
That's fine.
Oh, that's a lie. You do sense Fey around the edge of the forest, but it's less of a like, oh, there's a Fey. It's more of just like
Fey magics.
Fey magics and everything, a Fey aura.
You're gonna crash.
I have a thought.
You hear in your mind, Yenna.
Fuck.
Yenna, this is Galvac. Things in the Gulf are bad. Book discovered. Attempts at prophecy being fulfilled here thwarted. Need more advice. Be safe. Be cautious.
Is Kara being panicked over there?
I thought it was George.
No, it's me.
You can tell by how she's.
First good news we've gotten. Perhaps head back to Central Thera to assist there. We are in Eastern Thera. We'll update. I have a thought.
Zari. In your mind.
No, I don't.
Sorry. Zari, in your thought, because a lot of these things are happening
Yeah,
simultaneously.
At the same
it was
time.
good.
Zari, in your mind, you hear Alukas here, spoken with College of Tiva. Need higher wisdom. Seeking out eternal Anthonam. Hopefully will survive journey. Beware, prophecy might be ruse. Books are more important. Distractions to slow us down. Be cautious.
Where did he say he was going?
Eternal Anthonam.
Eternal Anthony.
The eternal Anthonam.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Does he sound normal?
He roll insight.
16.
Yeah, sounds normal. You had a thought, Yenna?
Nope,
Jason?
not anymore.
My thought kind of just got answered.
Okay.
Is that perhaps we need to stop looking this as a prophecy that is trying to be fulfilled, but as a distraction or bait, even to draw us into certain areas where we're easily hunted.
There's no safety in numbers when it's small groups.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every part of the prophecy was fairly distinctive on where it was occurring, and by splitting us up, we've become easier prey.
Great.
All right, I say we do this thing for Yana's son and Lady Larkis, or Lady Casil, and
Casil from Larkies.
Zari's brain's scrambled, so she actually makes that mistake, and she's just like, and then I think we might, I don't know.
We got to find the books.
Does
hear
everyone
your
need our
mind.
help right now?
Luke, it's Bonk. I'm scared. Everybody else is gone. Scary guys took them away. Dead, kind of. Maybe alive. They beat up Belfier. How did they do that? Help me, please.
If they all walked into a trap, that means we're walking into a trap.
Bonk.
Definitely possible.
Thankfully, you're okay. Find somewhere safe, and we will get you as soon as possible. Guys, Bonk is safe.
I'm surprised
Oh,
Bonk
well,
knows sending.
Fucking great!
Hooray.
Bonk's
Assuming that
safe?
he-
How's Belfier?
Belfier got attacked by things that were dead, but maybe also alive. And bad guys took him.
Remember the thing in the vault? What was his name?
No, I
The
don't
Minotaur
remember
guy?
the thing in the vault.
That was Dacus Ruggedhide.
Dacus.
That was your. You guys know Dacus.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, I don't know.
I think
I mean, you know Dacus, but you didn't see.
It's entirely possible that whoever is
like
doing
pickles
this
now.
knew Wrath was my son, and that this whole thing was bait.
well, they might be leading us in, but
No,
if,
you know, you can't do that to yourself. This is probably something
seems like the most-
completely unrelated.
It seems like the most logical thing at this point, Luke.
No, you're just being too hard on yourself.
No, I agree. I think
bait might
You
work,
agree
but
that
if
Yenna got her son killed.
we know it's a trap,
not necessarily, but
No, but we all got led in these different directions by the prophecy. If it's a ruse,
get the
then
red string out.
they've been 3 steps ahead of us this entire time.
Can the prophecy be a ruse without being a ruse? You
Huh?
get what I'm saying?
No.
Like, it's an actual thing, but
Right, like
No,
we're
in your
actually
mind.
trying to do this,
You
but
hear
also we know they're gonna split up and try to stop it,
a
so 2
familiar
birds, 1
voice.
stone.
Hold on.
I wasn't sure who else to call. You recognize the voice of Adrastus. Had 1 scroll left. Captured here in the east. I'm cocooned. I'm gonna die. Squid things get in your mind. Make you squid thing. Be careful. Good luck.
He's the rabbit folk that kicked our ass with Belfier. Way back session 1.
Oh, okay. We're flashing back.
It's all coming first, full circle.
Anyway, I don't think that Yenna necessarily got her son killed,
Mm-hmm.
but it's somebody that wanted to bring us out here. And
mean-
if Wrath hadn't, would we have come out here?
yeah.
I think it was just somebody that was actually trying to do the prophecy, and the best way to taint this place just so happened Wrath was carrying it.
I think you're wrong.
Sorry, with your passive.
I think we need to set up
27,
guard.
You hear off in the distance of the woods, kind of like rustling. Just off in the distance.
Are we landed at this point?
Oh, you're fully landed
Oh,
on
yeah.
the beach.
I just like scanning the forest edge.
Roll perception.
5. I'm
You see
terrified.
You see Canopy.
Yeah.
I call for Theros to come to me.
You hear battering of a cage.
Let me out.
I go in the ship and I let him out.
He cuts. You see he like wraps up around you, kind of looking for comfort.
And I'll pet him. I'll give him some water, squishies.
You notice that he doesn't go like this when you spray him with water.
No.
It's just
Terrified. Poor thing.
It's like when you try to give a dog
Hey,
a treat
I'm
at
gonna
the
put
vet.
the
and
mask
like,
on and talk to him.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
Big thing ain't friend.
Yes, I know.
Not me.
Need you to be brave now.
Okay.
Can I put the saddle on you?
Okay.
Here's some grubs.
Not hungry.
Not hungry. It's okay. Oh,
He vomits.
Yeah.
I'll just keep petting him while I put the saddle on. I'm gonna ride him out of the big giant hole in the back of the ship.
I don't know. What are we gonna do? What's our next move here? Like,
I think we just need to be on alert and stay guard at the ship.
Bait only works if
If you take it.
you take it. Exactly.
Our ship needs to be repaired, and someone tried to get us to come here.
That's fine. We know that they're waiting for us.
Bait or no bait, these motherfuckers killed my son. I'm going to that fucking shrine. I'm not gonna ask you all to do it, but I'm going.
I'm right there by you.
You know we're not gonna let you go
You
alone.
guys hear the clicking of the ballista as Ozza turns the ballista that's on the back deck by the wheel towards the tree line. You got stuff coming out of the woods.
how does the woodwork?
You see
It might be coming to us.
on the horizon 8 bugbears. Bows, armor, clothes. Got I think glaives, short swords. They're kind of walking. Any of you speak Goblin?
Goblin these nuts.
No.
That's actually what they said.
Oh, nice.
I don't.
I actually have a mask of goblin.
I do not.
I don't either.
You see one of them speaks out in Goblin. The others look to him. See another one say, "Your ship broke?"
Yes. Badly.
We have to do repairs here.
Oh. Okay. You trespassing. Our land.
Trust me, we don't want to necessarily be here right now. We're sorry for impeding.
Okay. You stay here. Don't leave.
We do have to go.
We'll bring friends. Help fix ship. You stay here.
We're in search of a shrine that's very important to my people.
12 insight.
They pilgrimage here every year.
Seems to be telling the truth.
They pilgrimage here every year. This is where they told us it was. May we have
You see
passage
they-
there.
You see they look at each other. Everybody roll insight.
23.
Kitties. Inside.
7.
Above 10.
Ooh, yeah.
For my above 10 people, you see them looking. There's a quizzical nature in their look. Like, what is he talking about? But
She.
what is she talking about?
What are they talking?
What is she talking about? And they're looking at one another. You see the same one that's been speaking in common goes, "Don't care. Stay here."
It's not like we have a choice.
Let's just.
I
We have enough people angry at us. Let's just.
We
wait for them
bring
to come
friends. Help. Shit.
And
One of you come with. Collateral.
insight.
I'll go.
We don't split up.
Then all of you come with.
I don't feel comfortable leaving the ship.
We wait here.
No.
Why?
You're trespassing our lands.
I will go.
I'll go with her.
It's too dangerous.
Be okay.
Maybe.
We either all go or we all stay.
You see that these guys have slowly approached. Still weapon in hand, bow on shoulders and stuff like that. They're probably within about, say, 50, 60 feet of you guys.
It'll be okay.
You come now. No more talking. All come, or one come, collateral.
I'm not leaving the ship unprotected.
Yeah, no. Let's go.
I'll get down off Theros and give it to Zari to take care of him.
I'm coming with.
Good.
I'll stay and watch the boat.
Okay.
Come with. You guys begin to come off of the top deck, going over the side, or walking through the bells and walking out of the giant opening. When you guys get close, all of you have met bugbears before. Maybe not super familiar with them, not super common. You're familiar with them. Like all of you, what are your passive insights?
My
Even the
insight
people
was
that stayed on the
surprisingly
ship,
better.
No, the
It's
people who are with them and up close now.
14.
16.
You said 12,
12,
16, and
14.
14. All of you notice something. There's something off about these guys. It's like they're standing up a little too straight. Their communication a little too fast. I mean, bugbears, they're naturally stealth predators. Even when they're not hunting or when they're just, they typically tend to slouch. They typically try to keep their posture and their size down. There's something just drastically off about this.
Say, where are you guys from?
No more questions. You come now.
I don't.
I'm gonna look at Zari because as
Up on the ship.
I take it we're walking away and you're looking out. I'm just gonna like give you a look of like.
You know what? No, I don't think any of us go with you.
Okay. Elm, you see this, that two of them go to knock Raya off her feet.
Sentinel.
It's fine. You guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah? Oh, that was good, actually, for
We choose
me.
not to.
You can choose not to.
4?
The instant they lay hands on her,
They're attacking you as well.
I know, but Sentinel on them. That is a
As soon as they
26.
attack Rhea, I start cheering.
Yeah!
Ooh, she needed it!
Get her!
Make her undead again.
She hasn't felt being punched
So,
in the ribs
I
in a
have
while.
the boots of the vigilant. While you wear these boots, you can sense impending danger.
Mhm.
So after I roll initiative, I can choose to roll a
Add a
D8.
D8. Yep,
Yeah.
and add it to your initiative.
That's
Nice.
dope.
26 to hit.
26 to hit.
Yep.
That misses.
You said there was 10 of them? 8.
Eight.
Ooh, okay. Makes me feel a little better.
You see. Go ahead and roll damage.
12.
12. Okay. And only one gets a hit on you. The others miss.
The one that hits her is the one that I hit.
That's fine.
We'll just say.
And I'm like, that's my guy. Talking to the bugbear.
That's my fucking guy. Alright.
She looks too good now. Thinking she's better than everybody else. Gotta give her a thank
It's because it's true.
You see
She
that
always
they're
thought she was better
using
than
the
everyone else.
glaive.
You're not here.
you.
You guys suck.
You take
You don't
11
know.
slashing damage.
For all you know, we care the utmost about you.
Good deal. Everybody go ahead and roll initiatives above 20. Well, actually, you want to know what? We'll hold off there. This is a good place to end. We're gonna
So
start
keep your initiative. Write it down. If you already rolled it.
I already rolled mine.
That's fine. We can, if you want,
I'll
we can get initiative order and then just jump right into it right away.
Yeah.
All right, let me get these rolled.
Yes, make Matt do more work. Yes. What are you looking over here? Don't look in my direction.
No, I was looking how many of these there were.
5.
There are lizards, probably.
Well, you can get rid of yours.
Oof, I'm so sorry.
Big rip. Maybe if you weren't so mean.
Zardy's just gonna leave the group.
You lived
I
there.
promise I didn't
Got
know,
me.
okay?
Horrible birthday. So far,
Yeah.
your birthday sucked.
Yeah.
It is your birthday too.
Mhm.
I gave birth on your birthday.
Twin?
Twinning. Okay. Above 20. Okay.
24.
AC,
Billion. 21.
HP.
87.
Okay.
Because I have taken damage today.
Good deal.
From a cat.
You say you did 12
That was
damage.
yesterday.
Yes. No, the cat was this morning. It woke me up like that.
19 to 16.
That was a
16.
different day.
Yeah, we traveled 2 days.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
the first day.
Well, something happened.
You didn't
Was
rest.
the lizard race today?
No,
No.
you went to sleep.
Never mind. Then I have full health.
You should have full health. What's your current HP?
1 second. I think it's 93. Yeah, 93.
Okay. Yenna, AC,
16.
HP.
112.
Okay.
What was your initiative?
16.
Mine's
Oh.
19.
Oh, okay.
And I got a 17.
Okay.
We were too busy worrying
We
about-
were too busy arguing
We
with
were
Michael.
correcting.
We were too busy to pay attention. Sorry.
You had 19 and 17.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Loot, AC,
17.
HP.
81.
Raya, HP,
75 after that damage.
AC.
15.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
Zari.
12.
Good. You need to go last. We'll set up everything for you.
The healer goes last.
HP or AC.
22.
HP.
88.
Okay.
22.
You're definitely gonna have to go back and rewatch the episode where I gave birth.
Yes.
Yeah, because you did talk about it, so I can do that. Because normally I just cut the front part off, and then like any breaks, and then like the end.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch it. What?
After stream.
Okay. Thank you for watching, everybody. Obviously, things are getting a little tense. Next week, one shot. The week after, we're gonna see what happens.
These
Hey.
sussy
Thank you for
bugbears.
watching.
Bye.